listening to Anthony on the virus, Sirius XM.
Why you got hair plugs?
They're not plugs.
It actually came with a bunch of nails and a hammer.
What do you have, some Chinese girl just stitch it in?
No. These are
Let me see, where'd you get it? Let me see.
Follicles. No, because it's not ready for the big reveal yet.
It's still being sewn in?
No, it's still growing.
It's still what?
Growing.
Can you stop lying to grown men?
No, I swear to you.
You're an important figure in life, man. Stop having people thinking they invent new ways to grow hair.
They did. This is what they do. They take from the back of your head. Do you know that you see people that are horseshoe bald? They got just the hair around the sides of their head.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, that's genetically engineered. That hair will never fall out. It doesn't go bald. It's not susceptible to male pattern baldness. So what they do is they take a big swath of that. They sew it back shut, and then they take it and they dissect.
So kind of like poltergeists when they build houses on top of graveyards?
Right.
So you have a haunted head.
They don't just lay a strip of bacon on your head like that, a hairy strip of bacon on your head. They dissect it. And what they do, and here's what the problem was. In the old days, they would take like a hole cutter and pop out these plugs that were about the size of pencil erasers. And then they'd pop them in the person's head, and it would look like Barbie doll hair.
Almost like Chia Pet type of thing.
Yeah, it would look awful. Now what they've done...
Wait a minute. I see Stunt Brain drifting off. You don't believe in this. You haven't investigated this?
Yeah, he tried one, but he opened the thing called radiation instead.
You haven't investigated this? Rubbing your foot against the rug, fuzz head, balloon, magnet head. You haven't investigated this? No? You just letting it go natural. You're not fighting it like this.
I'm using something else.
Rogaine.
Yes, sir. 4 months.
It takes 4 months for your head to stop looking like an underarm.
Oh, God damn. Oh, damn.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Finish your story, follicle face.
All right. So then they take this big strip that they took out, and they dissect it into...
A strip?
Yes.
So what? So this is gone. So now you have some baldness.
No. They close it up. And,
okay. Fair enough.
Now you won't even see. You won't notice anything.
So where do you get the excess
now what
head
they do,
to show
the skin stretches. That's what happens.
Oh my God.
So what they do then is here's the important part you're not listening to.
Yeah.
They take the separate hair follicles and dissect this thing into 1, 2s, and 3s. 2 hairs.
Wait a minute. Keep your thought.
Than 3 hairs growing out of 1 follicle.
At what point in the meeting did you understand it yourself? Where you went, do it, big guy.
I studied everything on
Cut
this.
the back of my face.
I saw before and afters. I saw everything. I knew everything about this.
And they pull the back of the head back down, and then when they do that, the next thing you know, you got 2 little hairy things under your chin.
It's not that tight, Jimmy.
Is it Adam's apples on your cheek now?
No. Your skin is very pliable, and they dissect it. And then what they do is they
should have just put Play-Doh in your mouth and just grinded it right through your stupid head. Holy mother of God.
Oh, you ass. the single follicles are used for the
I got
front.
3 words for you. Super glue and wig.
No wigs.
Hold on, Ant. You guys don't know what to do. Allow me to step in. Explosive laughter. Go on now, sorry.
It looks like little fuzzes on the back of my head.
When is this going to be finished?
They shaved it. It takes 4 months to start growing, and then it takes like 6 months. You start really noticing, and
It's like a year.
By a year, a head of hair. You won't notice I had a white spot
that you can
on the
get
back
cut
of my head.
and it'll continue to grow.
It's my own growing hair. It's not a wig. It's not anything else.
The only thing is you can't sneeze or tie your shoes.
Danny found. There's a Play-Doh. There actually is a Play-Doh guy.
What? Are you serious? But okay, ready? I don't know.
I'll answer any questions on
this is very important.
Yes.
Because I think this is the most important.
Uh-huh.
How much? That's the problem, because health insurance is not covering it.
No,
This
it's not.
sounds like a rich man's world right here.
Because I went for a lot of follicles because I wanted the whole back. It wasn't like I was going completely bald, but I had like
they give you a per follicle.
It's a per follicle price for groupings. So I went really big, and it went
3,500 follicles.
Yeah.
So let's figure they sell it to even make it worth something. Because I'm looking at Stunt Brain. It looks like he has 12.
Yeah.
So
Obama's stimulus package couldn't fix that.
Oh man.
So let's figure 1,000 follicles is the only way to go.
It really all depends. Like, there are people that just the receding hairline in the front, and they are fine, but they don't like it receding. They only need maybe 1,000, 500 popped in the
What's the minimum follicles usually?
2.
Go in.
Could be, probably 1,000, I would say.
So you didn't really go crazy. You only got
3,500 is a lot.
But I'm saying if 1,000 is the main, is like the usual.
Yeah.
So how much is 1,000 follicles?
I don't know, because I paid for 3,500.
What do you think the maximum is?
$10,000.
I don't. Women with flat breasts, they pay
one hair on
about
their
that to do what they have to do. And you know what?
When you say women with fat breasts, I just wanted to say should be shot.
So 3,500 follicles.
Yeah.
For 10 G's to feel good.
Yeah, so I don't have to wait. You know what it was? I
Because you do feel better. You're going to feel better, because I know that's just...
It was a thing where I noticed from when we went on Letterman and Leno and stuff, you walk out and then you watch, and I just noticed, like, when the camera was a certain way, you just see, like, a white spot, and I'm like, I just want the white spot gone on the back of my
A
head.
Hindu old lady.
Yeah. Looking like a monk.
Take a yarmulke and go to a barber shop and just put glue on it and get some hair and then wear it.
That would look silly.
You're not doing this stunt because of the money. Yeah. Because it's 10 G's to...
Yeah. It's not even that bad.
It wasn't that bad. Yeah. For like a week, but they give you, some good pills and stuff.
But is pain like that?
Well, it's not that bad. No, they Novocaine the hell out of you.
Vicodin pain?
A little Vicodin. Yeah.
Wow.
Good stuff. Vicodin.
It's worth it, though. Rest of your life, you got it.
Vicodin, though, left from it. I still have Vicodin left. I didn't even take them all. But then there's a thing where, I had to wear that do-rag on my head for a few days, and because they couldn't put the hat on. But within a week, you couldn't even see that anything was done except there were little nubs of hair, like where there weren't.
You see
here and here.
Let me see your head, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Here's the problem. I've not gotten a haircut since probably before Thanksgiving. That's why I got mullet happening under my hat over here.
Okay.
And I shower the night before, so I don't have to shower in the morning. So when I sleep, I wake up with hair like Medusa. I got snakes growing out of my head. I got like wild frizzy hair when it's not cut. So when I put my hat on, now I have complete hat head. It would look ridiculous. You wouldn't be able to get a good
How long
indication
before
of how
I could
it looks.
see the finished product?
I would say
Before your head finishes
by
bacon.
April. I would say by April 16th on Hannity, I'll be able to...
By April, it's done. It's going to be done.
There'll be enough hair, and I'll be able to cut the rest of it where it's short enough where it blends in very well.
$10,000. I will say this.
Yeah.
I'm for that.
Wait. Let's go to a phone call.
Okay, I don't mean to burst the bubble. My boyfriend had it done as well. He had sort of like the monk situation going, so it probably was a little bit more than what you have. It does get better, but it's not the type of situation where there's like beautiful, thick, lustrous, long, thick hair back to being 23 again.
I wasn't saying 23 again.
Okay, 40 again.
I wasn't saying...
Hey, Gina, can I please ask you a question?
I jumped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gina, I want to know, because I'm a fat dude, and like, I think there's certain aesthetics in life, right?
Sure.
When I, as a guy, look at a guy with the horseshoe bald head, he looks so much older,
Right.
and worse.
More adult.
Yeah, like a 22-year-old guy that's completely bald. It just looks so old. With a woman's eyes, do you still see that handsome young guy, or hair is very important?
Hair is really important, but you do grant somebody quite a bit of leeway when they're like over 30.
With a
because men
huge
just-
hog.
Yeah,
Well,
big
no,
bank
I mean-
account.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
well,
like a
that's true.
25-year-old guy, a 25-year-old guy who's gone bald. Like a 25-year-old man who's gone bald,
that's
who looks
bad.
35. To me, to my eyes, I'm like, wow, he looks old.
Yeah.
No,
But to a
I
woman,
agree.
are you able to see that youngness?
No, 20, 25, 28. That's really not good. I would feel bad for the guy because he would have like dating problems. That just is not going to be
Now,
good.
I want info out of Gina. How many follicles did he have put in?
He had it was like, it wasn't a cheapy job. This was a.
Where was it done?
It was done in
The
Manhattan.
back of a Sunoco.
Freddie's follicle shop.
It was top of the line. The whole thing.
Oh, please. How big was his bald spot?
It was bigger than yours.
Yeah, they stood him in a field with a bunch of other guys. They flew a crop duster with hair seeds in it.
I'm noticing where it's growing in.
It does grow in, but
Anthony, what did you hear where the fallbacks were?
Yeah.
What were the fallbacks in terms of when the doctor was talking to you about what could possibly not work? What was the fallback?
Was it that you were either going to look like perfectly normal or like the Hawaiian punch guy?
I think the men think it's going to really just bring them back to a little bit of an unrealistic.
I've seen before and afters on a lot of people, and if you're starting out with not a lot of hair, it's going to be very difficult to take a patch from the back of your head and throw it up top and make it, fill in the friggin' dead spots.
Well, I think
It's like anything else.
No, I understand.
Deforestation.
Oh, man talking. Go ahead.
Jeez.
You made a good point. It's sort of like, imagine breast implants. There's good, there's better, there's best. I mean, there's different levels.
You went to
of course.
top of the line.
I went top of the line.
Top of the line breasts still aren't as
paid
good
the
as
money.
perfect non-top of the line breasts.
All right,
No matter
fair
how
enough.
much-
Thanks for calling emasculating buzzkill. What a fun girl she is.
Oh God.
Hope she gets mange of the crotch.
Wait. Shh. I burp into the mic. It's shocking. All right, go on now. Keep talking.
What is Rogaine supposed to do?
Same thing. Regrow your hair,
But what's the process? It brings the dead follicle back to life?
but it only works up here.
Up at the top, he's pointing to the back of his head.
See, there's male pattern baldness, which is in the back area and the receding, but it doesn't work on the front receding. Rogaine.
And what do you have?
I have the back, and I put some follicles up in the.
So you didn't have male pattern baldness?
Yeah, I did. It was starting. My father was like bald at 22. Wow. So I went many years of.
And Norton cuts all his hair off, and Norton has a complete full set of hair.
I just shave it down very close to but you can see my hair. I do have a full head of hair. My dad's not bald either, though.
you do.
My mother is. My mother has the horseshoe.
It's nothing more shocking than a bald woman.
I love the old ladies you see with the white cotton candy hair that you can see right through.
Oh.
Their skull, you can see through to the produce in the supermarket, right through their hair.
It just must be shocking to be a bald woman.
Horrendous.
Oh, you
horrendous.
see blue veins in their head.
Tonight, comics, 7:30, I think. It's the funniest listener contest. We got contestants. Of course, Open Ant will be there. I will stop in, and Voss is hosting, and it should actually be a really fun night.
And while that's going on, I'll be in Hasbrook?
Hasbrook Heights, New
Bananas.
Jersey.
Listen, folks, can you come out and treat my show like Anthony's head? Just be a follical.
Yeah, just sit in the chair like a
just
hair
plant
follicle.
yourself there.
No, you don't
and
want your
grow.
show like his head. That'd be sparse.
I have
A big empty
follicles.
room with 5 people in it.
Sirius XM. The virus. You're listening to Anthony